So today we're going to look at becoming crypto native and what it means to have cultural fit. Becoming crypto native and what it means to have cultural fit. So these are things that you see when you're looking out for opportunities. In fact, these are things that are expected of you when you are I don't know how many of us have seen a job posting recently on X or anywhere, and you say they're looking for someone that's cultural fit, or you've seen crypto native. So, but then if you even if you've not seen it, but this is like the two key things that are expected of you if you are getting into the space. So even if you're coming in with lots of skills from Web2, but like you're very good at what you do, this space is entirely different from what you know. So therefore, it's important that you have cultural fit and you are crypto native. So we're going to look at what exactly what it means to be that, right? So if you're with me, I want you to use a thumbs up because I think three of you are not exactly where you can. Um, okay, Paula, are you with me? All right. Okay. So the objective of this class is to help you to fit into the space and able to build your proof of work, build credibility in the Web3 space. And so when we say someone is crypto native, what does it mean? It means that you are someone who understands that the crypto space is all about community. That's the first step. That's one of the key things you should know about the crypto space, about the Web3 space. It's all about community. If you're coming from Web2, now the way Web2 will function is top to bottom. But in the crypto space, it's bottom up, right? So top to bottom means that somebody comes and can build a product and puts it out there, and gets people to like understand the product. But in crypto space, the community matters. Without community, you are nothing. Like your product is nothing. And crypto space is a place where trust, like you have to earn your trust. Like people don't even trust ad in crypto space. If they see an advert, like a normal paid ad, they're like it's like a red flag for most people in the crypto space. You can do ads, but the way you do run ads in the crypto space is totally different from how you would have done. Like you can run ad on Facebook, but in crypto space, nah. Even if you run ad in the Web3 space or the crypto space, it's basically maybe for awareness and all of those stuff. But to use it for lead generation, onboarding, it's already seen as people see it as scam instantly. So these are some things that you should know at the back of your mind. So even as because the three of you now are coming into the non-tech area of crypto space, and content creation, marketing, partnership slash business development, and all of those things, even sales. All these things have one or two things to do with marketing and bringing people in to the crypto space. So you have to understand how crypto people think. So now the crypto space is basically built for transparency, decentralization, and blockchain based. Now let me explain the blockchain based part. One thing you got to notice in the crypto space is that people follow people are loyal to a blockchain or two per time. You can't come in into the crypto space and just see um someone that's okay. Maybe there are a few persons, people that are leading the career areas. Sometimes they're not committed to, or obviously committed to, a particular blockchain. Now let me explain what blockchain is. Let me explain what blockchain is. Uh, so the blockchain is the technology that is powering the Web3 space. It's everything. So now in the crypto space now, there are different blockchains, different kinds of blockchain. We have private blockchains, public blockchain. I think what's that one? There's a third one. We have different blockchains, and each of these blockchains have its own community and have products that are built on the blockchain. So, for example, now if you go to let me see, let me share my screen and show you a few of the blockchains. One of the blockchain is Solana. We have Solana, we have Base, we have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum. So, let me if I continue on the crypto native part, let me just explain this blockchain very well. So imagine, let me use the internet, because Web3 is just a third generation of the internet. We have Web1, we have Web2, we have Web3. I don't know if I need to explain this again, like the difference between Web1, Web2, and Web3. It's just simply the internet evolving from one phase to the other, from one stage to the other, as as people, the human beings evolve and figure out and innovate and develop and all of those things. They learn how to make the technology better. So the internet has been evolving from Web 1 to Web 2 to Web 3. So now we're in Web 3 now, where you can write, you can create, and you can now own your stuff. We now have, so to ownership is based on the blockchain. Now the blockchain is like what will I use now to describe it? All I use not to describe it. So blockchain, let's use blockchain as a company, a very, very big company. Do you guys follow? If you follow, just give me a thumbs up. If you follow, give me a thumbs up. Okay. So the blockchain is like a big company. Just think about any very big company in your mind, any big company that comes to your mind. Yes, so it's like a big company. Now, in this big company now, they have a core identifier. Let's say, for example, now, and that identifier like now is like their shares. Like, the way they say a company went public and they listed their shares online, you can buy now buy their shares. When the value of that company goes up, the value of that share goes up. So the blockchain is like that very big company now, and it has its own identifier, which can be bought and be traded online. Like, that's the share now. So that's, but in crypto space it's called blockchain, and then it's now called, that's identifier now is now called coin. That means everything that is happening that coin now is now the currency of that company, which is in this scenario now is the blockchain. Now everything, let me open Solana so that Solana. So I'm going to show us a couple of these blockchains. So now everything that's happening in that company, if they want to buy anything, if they want to spend anything, if they want to purchase anything they want to do in that company, what they will be spending is that key identifier, which is the coin, the currency of that company. So that's currency now. The fee, when you're doing anything on that company, you are spending that currency as fee. Without that currency, you can't do anything. If you initiate anything, it's not good because they don't have the base fee. That's what we call transaction fee. So I'm going to share my screen to show us one of the blockchains, popular blockchains, that's Solana. Okay, let me see. Confirm you can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, so now this is Solana now. It's a blockchain. Like I said, imagine a very big company. And in this big company, Solana has an identifier, which is Solana, like soul. Now that soul is their coin, the native currency. Whatever that is done on Solana, and you want to build any product, you must spend this currency, and that is the coin. and this coin is tradable in the market. People buy and hold it, buy, sell, whatever. But transaction fee you spend to do anything in this company now called Solana is their coin, also called Solana. We have similar blockchains like Ethereum, like Base, like all those ones. So now, in this company now, it has departments. It has departments, which is where you now see now. These are our departments now: payment departments, developers. This is news. There's a place where they have category because I want to show us. It now has departments. I see it here now: payments, gaming, NFTs, DeFi, DAO. So now these are like down categories of different kind of products that are built in this company, aka blockchain in this context. So if you're going to be crypto native, you're going to understand that the crypto space runs in communities. Now, we usually have this what they call chain wars, whereby people that are loyal to Solana will say, oh, Solana is the best. People that are loyal to Base will not say, oh, Base is the best. People that are loyal to Ton will say, ah, Ton is the best. So community, so people are in those communities, they are loyal, they push everything, they talk about everything that has to do with that blockchain that they are loyal to, because something about the blockchain is, they believe in something about the blockchain. That's another thing that you used to know as someone that's crypto native. So as a career person that's about to build a career, in order to speed up your career, you need to choose one, or at most, let's say at most, because me, I like to be agnostic. Agnostic means that you don't have any particular chain you're loyal to, right? You can build a brand to be that way, not to make it obviously like you prefer a particular chain to the other. That what you're promoting is just basically the use case, the solution that the Web3 solves. But then to build your career very fast, to be known very fast, to access opportunity very fast, you can choose to be loyal to a chain, a blockchain. And we're allowed to a blockchain. It means that you carry the blockchain on your head. It means that you use the product, you explore it, you write about them, like you build your skill. If you're going to be a content creator, all the content you're creating is about that chain. That will make you stand out and easily access any opportunity that is in that chain. Now, this is something that has worked for me as a super team member. Now, I'm a super team. Super team is a community on Solana. And being a super team member, I've been able to access some grant opportunities and even airdrop opportunities just because I'm a super team member. And if I want to, I can use that. If I say, oh, I'm a super team member, automatically people in that community want to listen to me. Now, another community now that's looking at that is Base as well. So I announced partnership during the weekend with Everybody Needs Base, a community on Base so that for people that finished from to be able to give my people internship opportunities. So I'm going to need people to join these communities. You choose these communities. I'm going to share the links with you guys and choose one and stay. So being part of a community is one of the fastest tickets to accessing opportunities. Now, if you notice, these are two people in these classes. They are not your regular, oh, go here, apply, and get a job. No, because those things barely work. I'm not saying they don't work, but it might work at your 1,000 trial. So I'm basically teaching you like what works, and that means you have to put in the work to get the results, right? You have to follow the process. So now I've used the company illustration to explain what a blockchain is. So the way they have different companies, big companies, like we have Google, we have Facebook, we have in crypto space now, we have blockchains. And now in Google has different products. You get so now in the crypto space, each blockchain has different products. As you can see now, these are payments, gaming, NFTs, DeFi, DAOs, different categories that are here. So these are their events and stuff. Start building and all of that. So Other ones, let me see, base.org. Yeah, I'm going to share this thing now. So this is another blockchain now. The one those things I mentioned. This is another blockchain now. So to be a crypto native person, you must understand all of this. So terms like the opposites, like let's say for example now, there are Web2 versions, there are Web3 versions of the existing Web2. For example, now in the crypto space, the Web3 version, the crypto version of Twitter is called Farcaster. You have to know something like that. Farcaster, if possible, have an account there. Farcaster. Then in the search engines, the browser itself, we have browsers that are crypto natives. Like Chrome is not a crypto native browser. You can't use Chrome to open anything that has to do with crypto. It's not even work. The website you open, but for you to be able to access anything crypto within it, you have to use an extension, a browser extension, a wallet extension. Now, wallet is something another thing that you need to know as a crypto native person. You have to know what a wallet is. You have to know how to use it, how to deposit and withdraw with your wallet, how to keep your keys safe, how to import a wallet, how to what the private key is, what your address is, what your public key is. These are things that you need to know what they are. They are common terminologies that you need to know what they are so that it doesn't, because people are going to throw these words around, and it's the good to look at safe. You won't sound so strange. So when you see people throwing words around, it shouldn't make you feel what are they talking about. It should make you ask, what does this thing mean? Which is why you have the help of things like ChatGPT to ask it, what does a wallet mean, or and stuff like that. Now, on the website, I think I have a lesson there that explain how to use a wallet to receive your salary, because wallet is where you're going to get paid. You'll be paid in the dollar equivalent of crypto, and you'll be paid straight into your wallet. So the workers are asking if you know what a wallet is. You'll just say, send me your wallet address, send me your ERC20 address, or send me your BEP20. So that's what you need to know. Now, what are ERC? So I'm going to give us, I think I have a document somewhere. I'm going to look for all these common words used in the crypto space, glossary, the crypto glossary, and give it to you guys to read. Read and I'm going to give you guys an assignment on it. But these things become easier with usage. Um, okay, so now for each of these, now let me get back to explaining it using a company explanation now. Solana, like I said, it's like a company, Base like a company, a very big company, Ethereum, all of those things. Now, each of these things have their what's that thing again? Contract, because the Web3 space is based on smart contracts. The code used in Web2 is way different from the code used to build in Web3. Though you need the fundamental knowledge. I'm not this doesn't concern you really, because you guys are not developers. But for developers, you need fundamental knowledge of coding in Web2 to be able to even code in Web3. Like you need to know things like JavaScript, CSS, and all of those things to be able to code, use the coding languages in Web3. And but then, because the Web3 languages they work with what they call smart contracts, because they execute on their own. Or you have to just maybe issue in a command. So you do something and it puts some command in motion and things execute, right? I know this is all this I'm saying might sound like jargon, but feel free to ask me questions when I'm done. So note your questions and pull me back. So we might end up having this class in 2 days or up to 3 days, because this is very important. There's no job you're going to try to get in crypto space that you're not expected to be crypto native. And it starts with understanding the lingo. It's like entering Rome. I say when you come to Rome, do behave as Romans do. It's like coming to a place and you're going to be so obvious if you don't blend in. And the way to blend in is to become culturally fitted to the ecosystem and to be crypto native. So to be successful in crypto, you need to align with the ethos. Like how these people behaving. You need to unlearn some things you're coming from the other world. You need to unlearn it because those things does not work in crypto space. For example, in the crypto space, like you can be chatting with the most richest man in the space comfortably because titles does not work here. You know the way you go to um if you're still with me, I want to see your thumbs up, your emojis and all of that. Okay. It's only Bala is with me. Is it only Paula that is with me? Okay. All right. So I'll say something. I probably just lost my distance. What was the last thing I said?
No, you are saying that if you are a rich man, it doesn't count. Titles don't count in Web3.
Yeah. Yeah. Titles don't matter in this space, sincerely. Like you can be chatting with someone that has $1 million in their wallet, and you won't even know. Because here people are even going by one avatar or one very ridiculous username, something that is very, 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 very probably doesn't even have a lot of vowels inside. And you can jump on audio like spaces and say live sessions with them and chat and talk. I mean, I'm talking about someone like CZ Binance, the founder of Binance, talks to people normal on a daily on X, no big deal. In fact, like my workplace, it's just because of being a Nigerian. I'm always like using sa. But whenever I use sa, everyone look like hello, like, but everybody will just adjust because it's very uncommon. Everybody is used to calling everybody by their first name to show you that adding "sir" to when you call somebody does not necessarily mean you're respectful. Because in crypto space, people used to call people by their first name or even by their username, and they are still respectful. So these are also things that like you get used to. You get used to talking to people, chatting with people normally, like, and not even no titles, nothing. And resume, as much as you are building your experience, CV not to matter for this space. It's not like they will not ask you for your resume, right? Resume it's just basically a compilation of the things you've done. But being able it's not your resume that gives you the job. Because most times people are hired based on because if you say okay, uh you've done this, they want to see your X account. Now it's not about number of followers you have on X account, but the quality of the account, which is why I've been hammering. Start posting on your X. That's why I sent you guys that thing I posted towards the end of last week about how to create a content calendar. A Sorry for the break in transmission. So you're going to like have to like drop some things that you know from Web3. Okay. So now, um, is it my network? It's my network. Hope you guys can hear me. Please confirm. So in the crypto space, confirm you can hear me, Biko. Before I continue, before I talk to myself, like this. All right. So in the crypto space, your contribution matter more than what you say you can do. Right? It's not like in the Web2 space, you can say, "Oh, I have a certificate." Like me now, I'm doing an MBA because I'm running a business. I'm building Value Corp, right? So, and I want it to be bigger, and I'm going to run other stuff. So I'm doing an MBA so I can understand the business side of things. I can So it's not just because of the crypto space, because the crypto space, it doesn't even matter. Okay, so you have an MBA here. What can you do with it? Okay, so okay, you are a graduate here. So what can you solve? You say okay, you have 5 certification, you have this one certification. Oh, this question will be like, okay, what have you been able to solve with it? So the crypto space is all about what you have solved, what you know. It's not about what you know. So you say you know A plus B is equals to Z. Fine. How have you implemented it? How have you used it to solve a problem? And one of the things you should know about the crypto space too is what we call permissionless innovation. In the crypto space, you don't need anybody permission to start doing anything. Now, in the Web2 space, you have to maybe you need to how will I put it now? Not necessarily even in Web2 space to be a content creator, you don't need any permission. You just need to carry your camera and start videoing. But in the Web3 space, even more you can start building. You can start building a product today. If you can code, you can build a product, launch it, raise money without even being a graduate. I mean, I know tons of undergraduates that had hit so many milestones before they even graduated from university. So the crypto space doesn't need you don't need to see the way that our mindset have been wired, that you need to graduate, get a master's degree, do that one before you can do that. So it doesn't work like that in the crypto space. We have a problem. Can you solve it? Really, that's the thing. What can you contribute? So we in the crypto space, it's all about permissionless innovation. You can't everything is permissionless. You don't take a permission from somebody. You don't need a particular degree or a particular certification, a particular level to begin to build, to begin to contribute, to begin to innovate. You can start from where you are because the tools are out there. Do you get? Like as a content creator now, you can start creating. There are so many tools in crypto space. These days, safe. We have platforms in the crypto space that can build an app, even if you don't know how to code. For example, from dev.phone. With dev.phone, you can build an app. I use it to code an app the other day. I was trying to build an idea in my head. And I use it to code an app. I wish I could show you guys that app or try to code, but it will take me to get the link and all. So, like I'm using a different browser. That's why. If I was using the browser where I have the wallet, or I showed you guys. But that's the age we're in. You can code something, even with on base. That's O'Hara. With O'Hara, you can just type in, I want an app that can do A plus B plus A plus C, and just code it. Results come out. In Web2, there are tools too that can do that. We have Cursor, we have different products. Even Canva now these days can code an app for you, a website. Just tell it, I want a website that can be like this. It gives it to you. Like I can even show you. I try out these apps on a constant K. Let me see. Let me see if I can share my full screen. Show you guys the app I coded on Canva. So permissionless innovation is the crypto native character that you need to have. You don't need anybody to tell you go, start going. You don't need anybody to start saying to vet you or prove you or say give you permission. No, everything is out there for you to start using immediately. Start building your brand, start building your product, start contributing. Like I said, the easiest way to get into the door is to start contributing. Join the community and start contributing. Ask them, do you mind if I can help you out with this? Say just like that, you will be remembered immediately. It has helped me over and over again. Even today, self, I wrote a content today on my Twitter account, and instantly it got the attention of the founder of that founder and the handle. Instantly. As I wrote that, and I tagged the project. They just it's got the attention. That's what's about the crypto space. You just don't just start contributing. So that's why identifying what's your skill first, then immediately you identify it, you begin to write, you begin to join a community. You begin to carry that community on your head. You begin to talk about the community. You begin to talk about it in the, just start sharing immediately. That is the fastest way. Like just like our slogan in the value cup, value first, money next, simple. And just like the crypto space, you have to offer value to actually be saying, okay, you are worthy of this opportunity. So and you can create anything. I don't know how to emphasize this. Okay, I'm coming. Let's see if I can find one of the applications. I need a portfolio. I tried to launch a portfolio the other day. Let me see. Um, try to see if I can find a website. I use a code this time. Let me show you what I did with Canvas. Canvas is not a Web2 platform, but you can even use it to build products that you can launch out on Web3. So you don't have to be, you know that this thing, what they call imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is whereby you feel like you're not good enough to do some stuff, and you know that you know these things, but then you feel like you're not good enough to actually do it. So it's you stall, you delay, you procrastinate, and you don't eventually do those things. So whenever you feel imposter syndrome, ignore it and go ahead and do it. You never can tell which of your moves will get you into the door. Like I have examples all over the place of people that, you know, started contributing and just like that. I have this mentee from when I left school. You know, he can then he was in first year in the uni, and I think like, oh wow, this was skill we well needed in Web3 space. So this guy is, I mean, I don't want to go too detail about a young man because I feel like developers are I don't fully cash out in this space per se. But then whether a developer or not, content creators are like right now as like the key. They're like in demand. Then if you're very good with building partnerships, business developers are also in demand, but you have to know your own yes. And then hotel marketing too as well. You have to find out what are the core metrics that products are looking out for, and then you find out how can I run campaigns that work, how can I onboard users, how can I make sure those users are retained, figure out metrics that matter excuse me, in the marketing. So I hope I'm adding value to you guys, so that things will be at the back of your mind as you get into the Web3 space, because you have to be crypto native, you have to be known to be crypto native. And like I said in the last class, there's no faster way to start becoming crypto native than to start integrating yourself on Twitter and these days on Farcaster. Every time I try out strategy that I teach other people and I get results, I'm like, okay, this thing works. Like that content I put out today, and I wrote it, I tagged. Let me show you guys, and it found that I responded immediately. Let me see if I can get it. And then I joined a couple of communities. I joined one community today, and I plan to leverage the community to the fullest, to the last. Because what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to multiply all my, because in this our current Nigeria, you have to have more than one source of income. In fact, 5 is no longer even enough, safe. You have to diversify as much as possible, as much as you have to increase your capacity and all of that. So let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what happened. Like, okay, now see. Within the last 48 to 72 hours, even my followers have grown. I think I had like 800, 2,860 something. Or was it 67? But I added like more than 10 in the last. Why? See what happened. So look at what I did. My last engagement. I think I tried to explain that to in the last class. Bola was in that class. How to So I get started from this thing. So you can start to watch all this recording from last 2 weeks. So let's go back to July 10th. So I made a post. This is our account. So this is partnership that we had. And instantly we had for this like, wow, like, oh my God, see comments everywhere, comments, everywhere, just comments. Strategic partnerships. Base. Now, because base is like the trendy community now, and I wanted my community members to access that opportunity. So that's why we brought this partnership. So I'm going to need you guys to leverage whatever that comes out of this partnership. Now I'm telling you guys what works. So it's not about coming to these classes. You have to apply this as I'm saying and come back with your testimony. So now this guy's post, I engaged and he even commented. He commented, so he sees his comments. Now, this is one of the guys, marketing guys in this space. Now this is another one that got attention. I did an interview over the weekend of some founders from Solana, and I just mentioned it and said, look at engagement, look at number of views, engagement, people bookmarked it, and they're ready. I'm going to release that interview very soon. This is how I'm contributing. I'm spotlighting this project and I'm contributing. This is like content creation in a way. This thing alone has added me subscribe, like people have followed me in this very short time. Now look at another one. Okay. Now this was the one I did today that the founder commented. See, this is the founder of the project. He commented on the post, and the project also commented, and already had that 241 views. So this content thing now, like I'm doing it for myself because I'm positioning myself for more. So as I'm encouraging you guys to do this, that I'm practicing these things for myself as well, because I can't even stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. So that's being said, so this has to be crypto native, a very vital characteristics to access opportunities. It's not hard to do, right? If you bring out 50 minutes, 1 hour every day just to be crypto native, that is engage in community, 1 or 2 communities. And I posted something on my status today. You can read it as well. As a marketing person, you need to be in a community called Crypto Marketing Cabal. If you're marketing, content creation, or partnership, all of you here in this call need to be in that Crypto Marketing Cabal. Jobs always drop down on a daily. People are always coming. They come there first to say, "Oh, I need someone that can do this." On a daily, you need to be in that community on Telegram, Crypto Marketing Cabal. I will share the link with you guys. So please, as I'm sharing those communities, join there and don't stay quiet. But I really want us to figure out, like, make sure that your skills and everything are intact, because if you get the job and you can't deliver on the job, that's another problem. So another thing is do your own research. You can't wait for someone to do research. And doing research is easy. There are key things that you need to find out. If you see a product about this product, the first thing you should rush to is find out what does this thing look like. And let me mention another thing. I invest in premium, Valcor premium, Twitter premium. Why? This check mark, so that I can verify, my account can be verified. So that my account can be verified. And then secondly, there are DMs you can access unless you are verified. So people lock their DMs so that only verified people can message them. And this is not, it's acted as an investment that I do on a monthly basis because it gives me access to some people. There's some people that lock their this that only verified people can comment on their this set. So this verified check mark now is I use it as an investment into my goals, the things I want to achieve. I'm building Valley Cup now, and if I want to reach out to a founder and their founder's DM is locked, just because only verified can access them, which means I can't even send a founder a message because I'm not verified. So if it's something you can do as well, you can invest in, but I'm not saying it's compulsory. I'm not saying tell you the advantage of having a verified Twitter account as well. This is not I'm not marketing. Elon Musk is not my father. He's not related to me, but most persons, most professionals in this space, they use a verified account. They use a verified account. At least not the minimum. They are basic. The one in the middle. There are 3 levels of verification. Basic, I think basic, premium, and the other one. The one I'm doing is the one in the middle, because the basic one won't give you a check mark, but the one in the middle, yeah. So it's like I said, it's worth it to me. Um, so the first thing first, when you see a project, a product, first thing to do is to check out their Twitter accounts. What kind of content do they post, the quality of their content, and all of that. Which project should I use now? Let me use Super Team. So I'm a Super Team member. I say, oh, you've heard about Super Team. The first thing you should do is to come and type Super Team on X. See what comes up. Now, this is their global account. This is the Nigerian community. This is their where you can access opportunity, where opportunities are posted. These are now the other countries where there is Germany, UK, India, UAE, Singapore. There are so many other places as well. So there isn't a yellow check mark. That's why they're able to have all this. Their other handles can be approved. So I'm a member of Spartan Nigeria now, and so this is and if you're in Lagos, so maximize all this thing. I couldn't go for this event yesterday. I should have been here, but sometimes when you are a mom, you can't just you have to make prior plans if you have to be in an event like this. But yeah, if you're in Lagos, you maximize all manner. You maximize all manner. So this one is when is the 16th? Lessons because immediately. So this is for developers. I must have to share. I will have to share this thing out to the developers so they can learn. Use as use as interesting. Okay. So see, yeah, okay, I like this. Trader MLJ. So now, so you just come here. What you're trying to do is you're checking out quality of content, who they are, and then sometimes you can find out the founders of your project by using the ads. Like now, this ads now, if you put it in search, it brings out results. You go under people. Now, you want to see people that added it in their bio. So you'll be able to find out who's the leader, what report connected to that project, all those stuff. So I'm going to have to continue this class in another class. If you have any questions, please ask me. We have 5 minutes for you to ask questions if you have any questions for me today. We'll continue this in another class. How to be crypto native with cultural fit. All right, please ask a question.
Good evening, ma. Can you hear me?
Good evening. Yes.
Okay, so my question is that earlier you were saying it is better to like focus on one particular blockchain so you can gain popularity in
Yeah.
that one. So I want to ask, if you focus on one blockchain alone, like does it not hinder my chances of getting jobs or offers from other blockchains, or how does it work in the Web3 space?
Okay. I also said that you can also build as someone who talks about the value in the space. Let me use let me use 2 different part example. You can choose your part, what is going to work for you. Let me use Emily as an example now. Let me show you Emily. I'm going to use 2 different people. This is Emily.
Hi,
Oh, can you
baby.
yourself? Let's use my hair. I'm going to use Emily. I'm going to use Nkechi as an example. Now, this is Emily. Emily is a CMO. She works with an agency, marketing agency in the crypto space. So she can't even be loyal to one. She can't even be loyal to one ecosystem. So basically, what she does is, if there's a trend, she tries to give her own opinion about the trend, about what's happening about that stuff, from a marketing angle, how it affects user acquisition, is this relevant, what's going on. That's what she does. Excuse me. It's like right now, in this video now, she talks about how to go viral. She has been exploring building, creating content on TikTok as a crypto marketing person. Now, this is Emily now. She's not loyal to any blockchain. She just simply gives marketing opinions about whatever is happening, whether it's a blockchain, whether it's a narrative, whether it's a topic. Now, I'm going to use Nkechi now as an example. Now, Nkechi is loyal. I am Kyrie's, right? Let me see. Yeah. Now, Nkechi is loyal to Base. Nkechi is loyal to Base. Everything she talks about, because she chose Base now. Now, this Base she has made money from this Base. She uses all their products. She carries all the products on her head. She does everything. She's all about Base blockchain. And it has made her, because now, this picture she snapped now, this is the founder of Base, I think. Yeah, this is Jess Pollack of Base, this founder of Base. So, this picture now, grateful for you, see. So you made her to be able to be noticed by the founder of Base. Now today she has a community with her brother. She and her brother, she has an elder sister. Her elder sister is a developer. Her elder sister is not loyal to any blockchain as well. She has a community like Valley Corp, but her own is just for ladies or 3 ladies. She's Base global builder. She's carrying Base on her head. Pure. Everything she talks about, everything. She doesn't do anything talk about any other blockchain. So it's your choice, right? But like I said, you can, where this thing works, choosing a particular blockchain works is if you are early to that blockchain. For example, now if you choose Solana now to start doing this on Solana has grown really big. To even make it work in Solana, you have to enter things like super team, and then stuff like that. You have to really niche down to super team, or niche down to a particular product in Solana for this to work for you. So for this to really work for you, you have to choose a narrative or a blockchain that is emerging. Now, this is working for Nkechi now because Base began to trend in Africa recently because of her work, her brother's work, and Dami. They started carrying Base in Africa on their head like they were Base too. They pushed it. Eventually, Dami was made the lead of West Africa, and she and her brother, they are doing stuff in Base. So this thing works. Being even very particular about a blockchain works really well. And when it comes to even career, when you're early start, it happens to my brother too. My brother was early to Starknet Africa. Starknet in general self, and bringing Starknet to Africa. So today now he's a lead of Starknet Africa. Because I remember that time when almost 3 years ago, when he was like he liked what Starknet is about to do, all of that. I mean, I just like I wasn't very interested. Now if I was very interested, maybe both of us would have been doing stuff there. But now him and his team are really building Starknet Africa in more than four countries right now. So this thing works if you find a chain, or maybe if you find a chain that is not known yet in this part of the world. And because I'm from this part of the world, everybody trying to bring their chain to Africa, to Nigeria. You can do that. So it's actually your choice, actually. So you can go the path of Emily if you are scared of what if you are loyal to this one, but then it cuts you off from getting opportunities on that chain. Now it doesn't stop you from using on that chain, but which are you loud about? For example, now let me show you Harry. Harry Obi is a leader of Super Sim Nigeria. He might be using other crypto products, but you will not know, because you don't tell anybody that you're using other crypto products. You don't tell anybody that you're talking to other people in the ecosystem. But when it comes to his handle, is only loud about Super Team Nigeria and Solana. Finish. Super Team Nigeria is a community in Super Team that is on Solana. Did I answer your question?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. But
Did
I
I
have a
answer your
second
question?
question, please.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry, it's a
I'm
very
to my
short
this thing, but
one.
okay.
Hello, ma.
Okay.
Yeah, so the question is
Yeah, I
about
can
what
hear you.
we talked about in the last class. You were like, I think it's either the assignment or I think it's one of the assignments on the website. It said we should make do some research on a particular on the sectors in blockchain like DAO, DeFi, and all of that. So I wanted to ask, which particular sector do you think would be most favorable for someone like me that is just starting out and wants to go into the marketing space? Do you think it should be DeFi or how which particular one would you advise?
So I would say because of the general understanding of the crypto space, I would say should have foundation in DeFi, but you can niche down to stable coins. Why stable coins? Stable coins is the current use case that is trending, and it's going to last for a very long time because of the value it brings. Stable coins is like having um is a type of currency crypto that doesn't fluctuate, doesn't go up, doesn't go down. It maintains the same valuation as dollar. So that means or the same valuation as the native currency it is pegged to. So I would say DeFi, because DeFi, if you understand DeFi, you'll be able to, and there's nothing else that's in crypto that will look very crazy to you. If you understand DeFi, you can niche down to stable coins. Because right now, even products that are being built right now, even traditional finance that's getting coming to the crypto space, they are all trying to find a way to integrate stable coins or stable coin utility or being able to spend stable coin as your local currency or one or the other. I would say stable coins. Stable coins, but it starts with having at least a basic knowledge of DeFi. Did I answer your question?
Yes, yes, ma. Thank you, ma.
All right. Any other question? Deborah, which part did today's class make sense to you? Any part that you need to further broken down or made simpler? Yeah, good. Please don't hesitate to. I can always answer it in the next class because I need to jump off right now. All right. All right. This guy is no longer here. Fuck, is no longer here. All right, ladies. Thank you for being to this class. I'm going to make available this recording. Don't hesitate to ask your questions, especially you, Deborah. Please ask a question. So today's assignment, yes, today's assignment. We have a wait about maybe how I really hope I finish on crypto native class next tomorrow. Uh, tomorrow at most Wednesday. Um, okay, so today's this thing is to help you guys, you ladies, understanding of all these things. I'm going to need you to explain 20 crypto terminologies. Explain it in your own words what you understand by it. You can use examples, relatable examples to explain it. So I'm going to share. These are available online. If you type glossary, crypto glossary, or uh, common words in crypto, something like that, common technologies in crypto, you're going to see them online. But I want you to explain it to me, like you've looked at it, you asked ChatGPT or something, and you've understood it. So just give me short lines of 20 words that are used in the crypto space in your own understanding. Do you guys get that? Did you get that? All right. Well, what about you? Did you get it? You that is trying to do DeFi, can add DeFi to it and send. All right, ladies. Thank you so much for your time this evening. Happy to always serve you. See you tomorrow, same time, same station, and don't miss that dial. Just on the like, what is the audio people now? Okay. So I'm going to also send you guys links. They've dropped off.